www.mikata.com, and we'll be sending out flyers. But thank you so much. Keep showing up. Don't let them scare you. We're in it for the long haul. I'll see you next time.
Ice out of New York City. Ice out of New York. Ice
Out of New York.
Ice
Out of New York.
I was seeing a sign there. Ice pa' afuera. Ice. Next, I want to introduce a organizer from Liberty City. Please give it a clap. From Palestine to Mexico!
Palestine to Mexico.
All the walls have got to go!
All the walls have got to go.
From Palestine to Mexico!
Palestine to Mexico.
All the walls have got to go!
All the walls have got to go.
I am here on behalf of the Liberty City Protest and Mutual Aid Pop-Up, stationed right down there at Thomas Bank Park. We're brand new, we're pretty young, but every day, Monday to Saturday, dawn to dusk, we are training ourselves, we are training our friends, we are training New Yorkers to stand up against ICE, to fight ICE in our streets. Every day, we are equipping ourselves, our neighbors, New Yorkers, to defend the undocumented New Yorkers community in immigration court, where they are being abducted by the thousands. By fascist thugs working for ICE, working for DHS, working for Border Patrol, working for Trump's fascist regime. These are mothers and fathers. These are friends and colleagues. These are teammates. These are classmates. These are New Yorkers who are being kidnapped and disappeared into MAGA's sweeping ethnic cleansing machine right here in America. All New Yorkers must stand up if we're going to break ICE's occupation of our city. The same way that all Americans must stand up if we are going to stop Israel's genocide in Gaza. They say there's no daylight between Trump's regime and Netanyahu. These twin genocidal fascist regimes are one and the same.
Yep, that's right.
They don't get tired. They don't slow down. So neither can we.
That's right.
The mechanized violence of global fascism and capitalism does not stop to breathe. But remember that liberation and freedom from the United States to the Middle East is a pure idea. It will never cease, and it will never extinguish. This is a long fight. Fascists don't fall easily. Regimes don't die quietly. But if we are going to overcome this, there can be nothing but courage and solidarity. One struggle, one fight. Free Palestine, free them all. Come down to Liberty City, get equipped, get trained, let's fight back. Thank you. One struggle, one fight.
One struggle, one fight.
All unite for immigrant rights.
All unite for immigrant rights.
One struggle, one fight.
One struggle, one fight.
All unite for immigrant rights.
All unite for immigrant rights.
Well, I'm honored to introduce this next speaker. She is with Make the Road New York. Let's give it up for Make the Road New York. Make the Road New York is one of those stalwart organizations that have been fighting for immigrant rights, for trans rights, for student rights all across New York City. So let's give it up for Perla from Make the Road New York.
Gracias. My name is Perla Silva. I will say some quick words in English, and then I would love to say some shit in Spanish. My name is Perla Silva. I am a proud, documented person, right? Not a fucking kid anymore. I've been in this country for almost 30 years. That is almost my whole lifetime. And I met Make the Road for very unfortunate circumstances. My parents were detained, wrongfully detained, just stopped. We were right here in New York. I'm from Brooklyn, and that is how I met Make the Road, because I am a bitch that does not answer. And I knew that the shit that they were doing to my parents was not okay. Under the Trump administration, I knew that was not okay. And so I get up every fucking day and I make sure I fight for people like my parents, my daughter, and myself, y todos. This is exactly why I love the work that I do. I come out here with our members, amazing members that I do the work on Long Island, Westchester, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island. We have members all over there, and they're working with me. As we are undocumented, we know we still need to get out there and fuck fear and make sure we do, we're out there talking to neighbors, we're doing Know Your Rights trainings, we're speaking to our neighbors, making sure that they know that they have community like us. This space that just started, and also Liberty City, shout out to Liberty City. We need spaces like this because people like my parents that did not know what the fuck was happening. What do I do? Where do I go? A lawyer is not enough. And we know that the system will sometimes provide a lawyer that is part of the system that will fuck you over and will tell you, son here, get the fuck out of here. But we know that's bullshit. So organizing is power. Organizing works. That's what we need. We need to organize so we can fuck the system over. They fuck us, we fuck them. Those are my words. Not my job. Rapidito quiero decir, right, mi nombre es Perla Silva, yo tengo DACA, casi 30 años en este país, es casi toda mi vida que yo he estado aquí y todavía no tengo papeles, como muchos de nosotros. Yo conocí a Make the Road, una organización muy chingona. Desafortunadamente, abajo del Trump administration, mis padres fueron detenidos, y yo sé que yo soy una cabrona que no se deja. So, yo supe que lo que le estaban haciendo a mis padres y muchos de nosotros no era justo. Y por eso sigo luchando día a día con los miembros de Make the Road. Luchamos muy fuerte en Long Island, en Westchester, en Brooklyn, Queens y Staten Island. Sabemos que necesitamos pasar. New York for All pudiera ayudar. Y no estuviéramos en esta pinche crisis. Si hicieran su pinche trabajo y pasar New York for All. Pudiéramos pasar New York for All para que podamos protegernos y seguir protegiéndonos. Es lo que hacemos, right? Muchas gracias al espacio que estamos creando para poder ayudarnos y saber nuestros derechos. Shout out to Liberty City, que necesitamos esto, right? La comunidad. No solamente el trabajo de los abogados, porque sabemos que a veces los abogados simplemente nos dicen firma aquí y lárgate. Y no, sabemos que tenemos derechos y debemos de hacer más. ¿Qué es esto? Unirnos, organizarnos. Organizándonos ganamos. Y sí se puede, chingar.
¡Sí se puede!
When I say chinga, you say la migra. Chinga, chinga, chinga. When I say chinga, you say la migra. Chinga, chinga, chinga. Next, I want to introduce to Katy Rojas from PSL. Let's give it a clap, please.
Good morning, everyone, or afternoon now, sorry. So my name is Kathy Rojas. I am a member of the Party for Socialism and Liberation. And I'm also a New York City public school teacher in an area that is predominantly Latino. Now, I'm also a daughter of two Colombian immigrants that were undocumented and that came here illegally. And I'm proud of that. Now, just a week or two ago, the president of Colombia got charged for his, partially for his role in the death of over 600 6,402 human rights defenders, labor leaders, campesinos, people that were just looking for work. Shame. Exactly, shame. Over 6,000 of our people got killed under Uribe. But what they forgot to do was convict the United States in their complicity. Convict the United States for spending the funds, for training the paramilitary, for giving them the guns under the guise of Plan Colombia and the war on drugs that never existed, that only happened to quell rebellion, to kill all leftists, to kill human rights defenders, to kill labor leaders. But this isn't something that just happened in Colombia. No, this is something that's happening right now in Palestine. Let's look at the tens and thousands, almost 100,000 people that have been killed in Palestine, that this country has killed. Let's look at the kids that are dying because of the sanctions that this country has imposed in Cuba and Venezuela. Let's look at the thousands of people that were killed in El Salvador for the civil war that was started and created by the United States. So it becomes clear that wherever the United States goes in the world, it goes to rape, kill, steal land, and genocide people. And then they have the audacity to look at me and tell me that my family, that my community members should feel shame for coming here for a better life? How dare they? How dare they? Now, right now, we're looking at how they're treating our people. Now, let's look at my family. Immigrants come here to make this world better. Whatever we touch, we grow. Wherever we work, triumph. We are the backbone of this country. Just look at COVID. Who was driving you to your medical appointments when the ambulance was too expensive because we don't got health care? Who was delivering your food when you couldn't cook because this country didn't have any type of infrastructure to feed the sick? Who was cooking your food? Immigrants did. We did. Whatever we touch, we bless. Now that's the opposite of what their colonizing asses do. Because what did they come to do? They came to kill, massacre, and rape, the same thing that they do all over the world. And now, how do they repay us after we're the backbone of this country? After we're the backbone of the world? How do they repay us? They kidnap us. They kill us. Over 13 people have been killed in immigrant detention centers. They torture us. I'm a high school teacher. I have a student that on her prom day, her dad was kidnapped and is now in a detention center in Louisiana. How can my youth come to school and concentrate on the history I'm teaching when they do not know if they're going to come home to their parents? How can they concentrate when they have a court date the next day and there's Nazi soldiers in mass waiting to take them away outside of their courtroom? They can't. But to them, things are going as planned. Why? Because they did all of this, it becomes clear. They did all of this not to stop immigration, not to stop crime, right? Because if not, Trump would have deported himself already. No, they did all of this because they're trying to build and rebuild and strengthen this white supremacist capitalist nation. Because who's making billions of immigrant detention centers? Who's gonna make billions of the enslaved labor of immigrants in detention centers. The white elite. They don't give a fuck about our conditions. They're watching a genocide at home. They don't care that we're dying. They don't care that our people are suffering. They don't care that my kids can't concentrate in school. So let's stop trying to convince them. Let's show up for our community. Right here, every day. Because it's gonna be, if they don't care, we're gonna make them care. And we're gonna defend our community porque aquí hay pueblo digno y este pueblo se respeta. I want all my people to walk with their head high because we come from a glorious people and a glorious ancestry from the working class that has built the entire continent world that is the backbone of this world, that we have nothing to be ashamed of. We only have things to be proud of. All power to the people. They may have guns, but we have hearts. All power to the people. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
Thank you so much, Kathy. All right, who here speaks Spanish? All right, about like a quarter of the crowd. So we're gonna do a chant in Spanish, and if I can do a chant in Spanish, you all can too. So when I say cansados, which means are you tired, you're gonna say no. And then when I say seguimos, which means we're gonna keep going, you're gonna say sí. Okay? And then I'm gonna say en la lucha de pueblo nadie se cansa, which means in the fight for the people we never get tired. All right? Can everyone do this with me? Cansados? Seguimos. En la lucha del pueblo nadie se cansa. Nadie se cansa. Nadie se cansa. Okay, amazing. Thank you, everyone. So the next speaker that we have joining us is Murad from the New York Immigration Coalition. The New York Immigration Coalition is a coalition of over 200 organizations that are fighting for immigrant rights, refugee rights, and they have been in the struggle for decades. So let's give it up for Murad.
Let's do a quick chant. We want justice, we want peace.
We want justice, we want peace.
We want ICE off our streets.
We want ICE off our streets.
We want justice, we want peace.
We want justice, we want peace.
We want ICE off our streets.
We want ICE off our streets.
We want what? Let's do it one more time. We want what? We want what?
ICE off our streets.
When our communities are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Thank you, brothers and sisters, friends, family, and freedom fighters who are here today. Thank you for showing up. And we must continue to show up every single day. We are here today not because only our communities are under attack, because it's not by chance or by accident. This is by a system that has been designed to continue to attack the most marginalized and vulnerable amongst us. They have systemically designed this system to terrorize our communities. ICE has never been about safety. It's not about justice. It's about ripping families apart, making sure that they are able to operate under darkness, and disappearing people into a shadow system that denies people their dignity and due process. And we refuse to be silent. But while ICE tricks and traps our community members to go into the buildings behind us for court, and then detains and disappears them day in and day out. We refuse to accept a city, a state, or a country where fear is used as a weapon against those who simply seek to live and thrive in safety. Let us be clear, our communities are not criminal. Our communities are more than essential. We are the people who continue to power this city, this state, and this country forward. We are not just the workers in this city. We are the parents who raise the next generation, the neighbors who enrich every block, and we will not be driven out. To ICE, we say we see you, and we will continue to fight back. We will continue to resist and continue to demand justice. Brothers and sisters, we are the many, we are the powerful, and together we will win. No more raids, no more cages, no more fear, and we keep us safe. Thank you.
Let's give it up another time for Murad. All right, y'all might know this chant. Let's do this one. From Palestine to Mexico.
From Palestine to Mexico.
All the walls have got to go.
All the walls have got to go.
From Palestine to Mexico.
From Palestine to Mexico.
All the walls have got to go.
All the walls have got to go.
All right, so before I introduce this next speaker, I want to make sure that you all have seen this flyer that we've been passing out. This flyer is a way, if you scan the QR code, is a way for you to continue to volunteer, continue to organize, because we need to make sure that we're not just mobilizing. This isn't just an action, this is a call to action. So we want everyone to continue to mobilize, continue to organize with us. So the next speaker we have is from the Palestinian youth movement. We know that the struggle is not just here, the struggle is international. So we are honored to hear from Yusuf from the Palestinian youth movement.
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Comrades, only 2 days ago, 15 protesters were arrested just around the corner at 26 Federal Plaza. They were protesting because ICE is operating a covert detention facility inside the plaza. Shame!
Shame!
ICE denies this, but whether you call it a detention facility or a processing center, we know the facts. And the facts are, they are capturing hundreds of us and crowding them into tiny spaces with no furniture. Shame!
Shame!
They're denied basic necessities such as beds, showers, medical attention, and legal representation.
Shame!
They're separating children from their parents and tearing families apart. Shame!
Shame!
Comrades, there are no limits to the cruelty and the depravity of ICE. They're even weaponizing our courthouses, luring immigrants to hearings with the promise of justice and legal status, only to ambush and abduct them. Shame!
Shame!
My comrades, the same machinery that cages immigrants here is committing genocide in Palestine. Shame! The attacks on our immigrants, the attacks on Palestinian students like Romesa and Mahmoud, and the attacks on all of Palestine from Gaza to the West Bank are part of the same struggle that we're out here for today. And this struggle faces the same enemy, and that enemy is U.S. imperialism. It is the United States that abducts immigrants from our streets. It is the United States that deports thousands of us to death camps in El Salvador. And it is the United States that fills concentration camps from Rikers Jail to Alligator Alcatraz to detainment centers at the border. Shame!
Shame!
It is also the United States that funds Israel's war machine, shields its crimes, and props up the starvation of Gaza. Shame!
Shame!
While ICE is luring immigrants into our courthouses here in Gaza, the U.S. and Israel use food as bait, herding starving families into kill zones before opening fire. Shame!
Shame!
The kids they are killing way less than the bags of flour that they're trying to bring home to fill their families. It is so depraved. Shame!
Shame!
As of now, over 1,000 Palestinians have been slaughtered in these death traps, with over 100 dying daily from famine and targeted airstrikes. Shame to the United States and Israel!
Shame!
And finally, in Gaza, the U.S. and Israel have forced 2 million Palestinians into stage 5 malnutrition. They're facing imminent death, and they need us now more than ever.
Yep.
Folks, none of this is a coincidence. It's intention and it's policy. It is the same system that commits these crimes at home and in Palestine. It is the same system that revokes visas here and blocks aid trucks over there. It is the same system locking migrants in alligator Alcatraz that herds Palestinians into open-air prisons. It is the same empire that is abducting migrants from our streets, that kidnaps Palestinian teenagers in the West Bank. And it is the same system that denies migrants medical care, that bombs hospitals and healthcare workers over there. Shame!
Shame!
This is why I'm here with you today. And this is why the Palestinian Liberation Movement will always fight for the rights of our immigrants here in the United States, just as hard as we fight for the Palestinian people's right to life.
Yeah!
Our enemy, U.S. imperialism, wants us afraid, and they want to weaponize fear to paralyze us. They want us to accept that migrants in cages and mass graves in Gaza is inevitable. But here's the truth that they can't silence. We are not broken because broken people cannot fill the streets like we do every single week.
That's right! Yeah!
We will never be divided. Our unity is growing and spreading. Students are occupying campuses around the country, and now labor unions have joined the struggle in blocking ICE deportations, passing ceasefire resolutions, and blocking ports from shipping weapons to Israel. Let's give a hand for our labor unions. And from Texas to North Carolina, you can even see new formations arising, like Rednecks for Palestine, who stand shoulder to shoulder with Palestinian farmers in the South.
Yeah!
From across the country and across the world, we know the occupier's boot when we see it, whether it's stamped with ICE or IDF.
That's right! Yeah!
As we continue building this unstoppable solidarity, we will not stop speaking out until the last prisoner is free. We will not stop mobilizing until the last detention center is empty. And we will not stop organizing until Palestine is free from the river to the sea. And we will never stop fighting until all of our demands are met. Now repeat after me. ICE, get out of New York City!
ICE, get out of New York City!
Let our immigrants go!
Let our immigrants go!
Close the concentration camps!
Close the concentration camps!
Stop starving Palestine!
Stop starving Palestine!
And stop the genocide!
Stop the genocide!
When immigrant rights are under attack!
Rights are under attack!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When immigrant rights are under attack!
Rights are under attack!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Thank you.
Power to the people, no one is illegal. Power to the people,
No one is illegal!
power to the people,
Power to the people!
power to the people.
Power to the people!
So I just also want to make sure, get to know each other,
please share what we put in social media. It is important because media is also power and they're not sharing what we're saying from our community. So please share the things that we post in social media. Next, I want to introduce Saide from the People's Forum, and I want to also thank every single of you for being here.
No justice, no peace. We want ICE off our streets.
No justice, no peace. We want ICE off our streets.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, ICE off our streets. No justice, no peace. We want ICE off our streets. No justice, no peace. We want ICE off our streets. No peace.
Exactly.
We want ICE off our streets. No justice, no peace. We want ICE off our streets.
Exactly. Everybody, let's get one thing clear. ICE has no place in this city.
Yeah.
Let's get one thing clear. ICE has no business in our schools.
Yeah.
These are mass thugs that are kidnapping our children, our families, from their workplaces, from restaurants, from schools, from courts.
Shame.
ICE terror. And
Shame.
while the United States pours billions of dollars, 45 billions of dollars to be exact, into expanding ICE, guess where they're getting that money from? Yeah, it's from our schools. They're cutting money from Medicaid. They're cutting money from food stamps, so thousands of children have to starve. They're cutting money from education and from healthcare. So that when you're sick, guess what? Nothing. Nothing for you, but there's millions. There's millions of dollars for ICE.
Shame.
So they've got money to cage human beings, but they don't got money for new textbooks.
Shame.
They've got money to build new detention centers and concentration camps. But the subway floods every damn day.
Shame.
And they've got money to fund thousands and hundreds of coups and sanctions. But they have no money for homes for everybody. Because we have to ask, why is it that people are leaving their families, leaving their cultures, leaving their communities? Because the United States creates the conditions through bombs, through interventions, through sanctions, to which we have to leave our homes, and we have to leave our homes, and we have to come here and struggle. They did it in Vietnam, they did it in Panama, they did it in the Dominican Republic, they did it in Libya. It's easy to count when the United States hasn't dipped their grubby fingers for resources and for murder. Shame! 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 We see this for what it is. It is a war on the working class. It is a war on our communities. It is a war. And it's not just Trump, it's the whole damn capitalist system that puts profit over human beings. It's the whole damn system. No matter which party is in power, ICE budget continues to get more resources, more money, and more agents.
But you go to work tomorrow and you pay your fucking bills.
Exactly.
Your taxes, and we funnel it just the same.
Exactly. So as ICE gets more resources and they start to ramp up, guess what? We have to ramp up. We have to get more organized. We have to mobilize. We have to organize. Laying down has never been an option. And we're not gonna lay down now, are we? No. We're not gonna give up, are we? No. We're not gonna stop, are we? No. That means coming together, block by block, protecting our immigrant neighbors, protecting each and every person. That means organizing. That means organizing. Say it with me.
Organizing.
What do we do?
Organizing.
What do we do?
Organizing.
So let the message be clear. ICE, get out of our schools.
Yeah.
ICE, get out of our courts.
ICE, get out of our courts.
ICE, get out of our workplaces.
ICE, get out of our workplaces.
ICE, out of our communities now.
ICE, out of our communities now.
ICE, out of our communities
out of our communities now.
ICE out of our communities now.
ICE out of our communities now.
Justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
We want ICE off our streets. No justice, no peace.
We want ICE off our streets.
No justice,
No peace. We want ICE off our streets. No justice, no peace. We want ICE off our streets.
Thank you.
Let's do it one more time. The energy was good there. No justice,
There's no peace. No justice, no peace.
We want ICE off our streets.
We want ICE off our streets.
No justice, no peace.
Justice, no peace.
We want ICE off our streets.
We want ICE off our streets.
So we're going to actually wrap up this rally. We want to actually march around Federal Plaza because right now this was considered just a place where they were having immigration hearings. But it's a place where they're kidnapping immigrants. They are holding them in a so-called processing center. And we want to make sure that even on the 10th floor where they're rumored to be held, that they hear us loud and clear out here. Who's ready to march? Who's ready to march? So we're gonna march this way. We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
ICE out of our communities now.
ICE out of our communities now.
We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
ICE out of our communities now.
ICE out of our communities now.
We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
ICE out of our communities now.
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 We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
ICE out of our communities now.
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 We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
ICE out of our communities now.
ICE out of our communities now.
ICE out of our communities now.
ICE out of our communities.
Up with liberation.
Up with liberation.
Down with deportation.
Down with deportation.
Down with deportation.
Down with deportation.
Justice, no peace. We want ICE off our streets, no justice, no peace. We want ICE off our streets, no justice, no peace.
We want ICE off our streets, no justice, no peace. We want ICE off our streets, no justice, no peace. We want ICE off our streets.
¡No tiene fronteras! ¡La lucha obrera!
¡No tiene frontera!
¡La lucha obrera!
¡No tiene frontera! ¡La lucha obrera! ¡No tiene frontera! ¡La lucha obrera! ¡No tiene frontera! ¡La lucha obrera! ¡No tiene frontera! ¡La lucha obrera! ¡No tiene frontera! vaca rojo, la lira vaca rojo. We want ice off our streets, no justice, no peace. We want ice off our streets, no justice, no peace. We want ice off our streets, no justice, no peace. We want ice off our streets, no justice, no peace. We want ice off our streets, no justice, no peace. We want ice off our streets, no justice, no peace. We want ice off our streets, no justice, no peace. We want ice off our streets. We want justice, you say how? Ice out of New York now! Say it loud, say it loud! When my friends are welcome here! Say it loud, say it loud! When my friends are welcome here! Ice out of New York! Ice out of New York! Ice out of schools! Ice out of New York! 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 Workers of the world unite! Asian, Latin, black and white! Workers of the world unite! Asian, Latin, black and white! Workers of the world unite! Asian, Latin, black and white! Workers of the world unite! Workers of the world unite! Asian, Latin, black and white! Workers of the world unite! Asian, Latin, black and white! Workers of the world unite! Asian, Latin, black and white! Workers of the world unite! 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 workers of the world unite. Workers of the world unite. No fear, immigrants are welcome here, no hate. 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 No fear, immigrants are welcome here. Down with deportation. Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate. 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 No fear. No justice. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate. No fear. No justice. No peace. No justice. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. Repeat after me. We are outside. Is holding our people. So we are going to keep marching around here. For our brothers and sisters inside. They know that we are with them. That they are not alone. And that we'll never stop fighting for them to be free. We will never stop fighting for them to